I'm Dove Marcus, Rabbi and Registered Nurse, Director of SpiritualNursing.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're going to talk about a very special experience that I had. It was an experience in which I discovered that as a nurse, we tend to focus in certain areas. Our job, our function, our mission is much more broad, and we have an incredible opportunity to change lives. So I'm about to graduate nursing school. I'm spending a lot of time on the hospital unit. I'm drinking the wisdom of experience. I'm learning things. I'm seeing things. I'm meeting people. I'm learning so much. I'm so excited about my new career. And one day there's a code. Now you know what a code is. Codes are scary. A code is when someone's condition changes and someone pushes a button and all of a sudden the bell goes and people start showing up. Doctors and nurses, specialists from all over the hospital start showing up because someone is tanking. Something's going on and they need to focus and fix the situation. So in that particular circumstance, there was an older man and his wife was there. The man, he started to drop in his heart rate. So his heart rate was going down. His heart was it was usually 60, but he was down to 40 beats per minute, and it was going lower and 30, and they had to do something to intervene. And for me as a student, I was definitely not ready to get involved in a code. It was my job to stand on the side and observe. So I noticed how all these doctors are showing up, and the patient, he was still able to talk, but he was very weak. And so the emergency doctors show up and they start to infuse an IV, and I recognized the medication that they decided to give him, which would speed up the heart. Now through all of that, there's people showing up and it's chaotic. I looked over, in the corner of the room was his wife. And she was standing there, no idea what was going on. It was terrifying. And so I looked at her, I looked at myself, I said, well, what am I doing? Let me walk over there and stand next to her. Let me see if I can help over there. So I walked over and I'm standing next to her and I say, are you okay? And she says, what's going on? This is scary. What's going on? And I took the time to explain to her that in this particular circumstance, his heart rate has slowed down and they're giving him a drug which is going to increase the heart rate. And I said, I think that he's going to be okay. I want to make sure that you're okay. And if you have any questions, I'm a student, but I'm somewhat aware of what's going on over here, and I'll be very happy to help you. And so we stood next, she allowed me to stand next to her as the code progressed, and sure enough, he was okay. That experience was monumental in my development as a nurse, because for the first time, I was able to step outside of a situation and look even beyond the patient and the immediate needs. I was the one person in the room who was focusing on the other side of the patient, going beyond his physical needs at the moment, looking at his wife. She's part of the situation, okay? It's also part of the scope of a nurse to focus on the families. And I was really able to step out and help her. So from that experience, I learned that a small effort on your part can make a huge difference in someone else's life. Let that be encouraging to you, that there are people out there. We care. We want to help you. I know that it's scary. I know that, it's I've never been sick myself, thank God. But I try to get into your head. I try to imagine what it's like to go through illness, to feel the pain. And I know that when I step out of myself and I decide that I want to make a difference, I can help someone else. It's a really, really powerful thing. By the way, I'm not sure if you've done it, but if you look right down there, you see that red button? It should be right over there. I want you to go ahead and click it. Watch, I'm going to try to click it for you. Go go ahead and subscribe to the channel. At this point, you know, I'm like a steam engine right now. I've got a positive message for healthcare, but I need your help. Please, if you're enjoying these videos, share them. Tell your friends about it. If you know someone who's ill, share it. Tell them to watch it, because I want them to know that there are nurses out there, there are people out there who care. We want the best for you. So thank you for watching and have yourself an awesome day. I'll see you in the next video.